This video is a project proposal presented by the Michigan Urban Farming Initiative for the Ford College Community Challenge and focuses on an agriculture-based strategy for blighted structure demolition in the city of Detroit. The two social challenges it seeks to address are the excessive blighted homes and lack of food security in the city of Detroit. There are currently 45,000 blighted homes in the city, and over the last 4 years the city has only managed to demolish 6,700 of them. Currently, the city is paying $10,000 to $15,000 per house to demolish. The current demolition process involves hiring out-of-state contractors to come in and demolish homes, sending the materials to landfills. With regard to food security, 92% of food stamps are used at fringe retailers. This includes gas stations and liquor lotto stores. 550,000 Detroiters live in what are called food deserts, meaning people who live over 1 square mile from a grocery store. To provide a better illustration of this, what most people think of as a grocery store involves this image right here. However, where most of the people who are using their food stamps or buying groceries from look like this. There's a big difference between the two of these. In 2011, Detroit was ranked the #1 obese city in the United States.
This is a hoop house. It is essentially an inexpensive greenhouse made out of plastic that can be used to extend the season significantly. It's quite beautiful inside. It can grow greens and a lot of hardy vegetables throughout the year and really extend the season with hot crops. There's a concept that was really invented and pioneered by the Walipini Native Americans to actually sink the greenhouses or hoop houses into the ground to increase the thermal performance. Our concept involves taking a house, such as this one at 325 Horton, deconstructing it down to the foundation, and building a hoop house over it. In that process, we hope to use a lot of the material from the home to aid our gardening in and around the existing structure. For example, windows can be used as cold frames. The pine sheathing can be used for basket weave fencing. Some of the wiring can be used for trellises in espalier orchards and vineyards. A lot of the brick can be used for paths. So in all, most of the material will be able to be reused on site, which really creates a demand for reclaimed material. We looked at a couple of case studies out of Michigan State University and really prorated the income that can be generated from a standard hoop house using novice knowledge and discovered that with a part-time job, someone can make up to $23 per hour if they practice the best practices that were outlined in this study. Based on that, a 5-year pro forma was created in which the upfront costs total about $10,000, not including the exterior growing space, and moving forward, you can net about $8,000 per year in terms of total income. The bottom line is that after the first year, it's about an $8,000 cost, and then afterwards it continues, and for every year after, including maintenance and upkeep, it's over $8,000 of income that can be generated on a part-time basis. A project like this fits in really well with the Detroit Future City Strategic Framework that essentially sets aside large areas of Detroit that are vacant for reuse and industrial, productive, and innovation ecological. These are areas that are supposed to be encouraged for urban agriculture and local food production, and there's a lot of blighted homes just scattered throughout vacant blocks. This site is really key because it's so close to our existing nonprofit. Our nonprofit's an area that's going to be a business incubator and really exhibit the best practices of urban agriculture.
The Michigan Urban Farming Initiative is implementing a series of projects that take a comprehensive approach to addressing food security in the city of Detroit. Over the past year, we've hosted over 800 volunteers who have totaled over 6,000 man-hours on the site alone. This project, in which we're deconstructing homes and positioning hoop houses on top of the existing foundation, creates economic opportunities for existing residents. It's relevant to block clubs and neighborhood coalitions who are looking to deal with the blighted home problem on a neighborhood scale. And it's also attractive to incoming residents who view blighted structures as liabilities. This project is currently supported by a variety of organizations who are taking intense interest in the development and pilot of the project. To find out more about the Michigan Urban Farming Initiative, please visit www.miufi.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter.